Morning students. So today we will revise the entire syllabus of computer application. Okay, so all of you know you have 100 marks exam. You given your exam within 2 hours. Section A having 40 marks, section B 60 marks. Section A having 3 questions, 1, 2, 3. There is short question answer, full marks is 2 each. Okay, and the question number B 60 marks. You have 6 questions. Out of these 6 you write any 4 programs with proper variable description. Okay, so I'm first telling the question, section A. In section A, 1, 2, 3 having A, B, C, D few questions, which is 2 marks, and each and every question from theory, how to rewrite, what if the loop is present in for, how to convert, how to write in while loop. Okay, what is the mathematical expression you can write in Java expression. Okay, means practical plus theory based question, 2 marks present in section A. Okay, as we practice in the classes. Okay, now coming to the section B, the important part. You have 1 question from if and methods. Mean if is present in this question and different methods are present, and you incorporate the methods according to your question paper. 1 switch case based program is over there, which is having the pattern. Okay, loop pattern or series. Overloading mathematical calculation is over there, as well as you can find some series. Array, 1D array, and in your syllabus incorporate 2D array. And the 8 is the logical calculation based program. Means suppose you're getting a number and how to incorporate or how to get this value, different values within different calculation. This is a logical based program. And 1 is string based program. So before entering the thing, I'm telling to you, please read the string methods, predefined methods present in your book. Okay, long, caret, substring, okay, equals to, compared to, or those very methods are present in for string. You please read and look the output if you use a particular method. Okay, all are present in your book. Also I'm providing you the diagram. Okay, and the mathematical method present in question class 9 book, as well as the practice at home also. Okay, also I'm giving you the video. Okay, explanation of the each and every topic. Okay, let's start the first portion, the question number 4. I know all of you know how to input and all those things, so I'm skipping that one and directly entering the program. Suppose in this case, if I consider some program, okay, so you get 3 things. Okay, the first one is for question number 4. First one is class name. Whatever the class name mentioned in your question paper, you use that class name. Second, method name. Whatever the method name present in your class, you use that particular method name. Okay, and third one is the if condition. Okay, so, and the fourth one is sometimes is present or sometimes is not present, which is constructor. Sometimes present or sometimes not present. So today I will first show you how to do the question number 4, okay, with proper answer. Okay, so I'm giving us sample example. So class name, according to question. Second bracket open, you define the variables like int a or b, double, string. According to a program, you define over here as a global. Okay. Next, suppose three methods. I think all of you get the three methods. So before three methods, suppose I'm considering the class name as a book. Okay. Now for constructor, what we will do? You just do the book, write the book, and first bracket open close. Then you just in this constructor, what we will do? You just whatever the variables you are using, you just write the initial value of each and every variable. Suppose you are using a and b, then you just write a is equal to 0, b is equal to 0. Okay. Suppose double c is here and string d is here. So c is equal to, you just write 0.0 and d is equal to, you write double quote open, double quote close. This much things you will do inside this particular constructor. Okay. If it's present in a question number, you write, otherwise leave it. Clear? Now coming to the next input. Okay. For input, you need to do the constructor. The scanner line. So before, where you write the scanner line, before this book, you just incorporate the scanner line. And as well as you import the package. Then whatever the method name present in your question paper, you use that method. Okay. Void suppose input, you just write the system.out.print your message within double quote and take the input in a particular variable which you use in a question paper or which is present in your question paper. Okay. So input taken, suppose I am taking a, b, c, d according to this one, a, b, c, d. Okay. I am input taken. Input. Okay. Now for calculation, this is the main important things. Calculation, you get two type of calculation. Void calculate. Here you get two types of calculation. One is suppose 0 to 1000, suppose 5%, 1000, 1 to 2000, 10%, and 2001 above 15%. This is the one type, and second type is that suppose 100 first, 100 5%, next 200 10%, above 300 15%. These are two basic type of questions you get in your question paper. Okay. Now what is the difference? So when you are doing this particular type 1, easily you can write if 0 suppose this one is for storing for inside the a variable. So a greater than is equal to 0 and you can add a less than is equal to 1000. Okay. Then you can use the else if a greater than is equal to 1001 and a less than is equal to 2000. This way you can do, but for this case I will tell you, make a straight line, starting point always 0. The first one is first 100, so first 100 is mean suppose I am taking this as 100. Next 200 means after this 100 next 200, so this next 200 you make a line, for after 100 next 200 become is equal to 300, and also get this 100 300. So this is the 5%, this one is the 10%, and this is the 15%. Now for this case you can directly write 5%, suppose calculation 5%, calculation 10%, okay, or above else you can write a 15%, you can write. But in this case how you write, I am telling to use the back calculation, this one, or you can write this one, there is no problem. So if a greater than 300 means above 300, in this case, so you suppose I'm giving the bill is equal to, suppose according to A, so first this first 100, so 100 into 5% plus this 200, so 200 into 10%, so 10 not 10%, 10 by 100, sorry, 10 by 100, 500, 10 by 100, and after this one already 300 over, so a minus 300 into 15 by 100, this is the calculation you will do. So first 100 5%, 105, next 200 into 10%, and remaining extra after 300, whatever the extra portion getting from this one, suppose this is a 350 for, so 355, and you already covered the 300 according to these two, so 300, so you only 55, so this one A is equal to 355, then 300 is equal to I get 55, so 55 into 15%, so 1500 is this is the way you do the calculation. Similarly, else if A greater than 100, if this one is true, is never enter this portion, if this is false, then will come this portion. So bill is equal to again 100 into 5 by 100 and plus, suppose this one is not present, then A minus 100 into 10%, so A minus 100 into 10 by 100, this is the calculation. And else portion, else bill is equal to A into 5 by 100, this is the calculation we will do inside this calculation method, okay. And now for printing purpose you get two type of print. For suppose void display, you get two types of print, two types of print. What is the type? One is you can see a message then your value, message colon then value, or you can do these things, suppose heading, suppose 3 columns heading, and you under this heading you put your value. There is a one type message value, or you can see message, and this is the value. So for this one is very easy, you write the system order println and your message and your value. But in this case first before printing the value you just use the tab to make a gap between all those things. Okay, suppose you are printing the name and age, so system order printer name /t tab, then age. Next line you will do the system order printer. Suppose a stored inside the name and name variable and age stored within the age variable. So system order printer age plus within double quote tab, then plus, then your value age. Okay, then this way you can incorporate the entire thing. Now after printing this variable calculation of these three methods, then you will do one more thing, which is the main method. Okay, main method. For main method, public static void main string args, this one. Then what will do, just create an object of your class. Just create an object of your class. My class name is book. Then obj is equal to new is operator book. Then use the help of obj one by one using the dot operator, call the each and every method. Input obj dot calculate, obj dot display, then your main method close, class close. Don't need to call the constructor, because when you are writing this line the constructor automatically call. Okay, don't need to write the constructor. When you are writing this line, you constructor automatically call. Okay, I hope this question is clear. How to execute the first one, if and method concept is complete. Okay, I'm requesting you students, please like and subscribe my channel for these videos. Okay, for more video related to ICSE and ISC. Thank you. Have a nice day.